So this meditation that I'd like to offer us, it helps us to access the loving qualities, the dignity, and the compassionate capacities that we all have access to, that are part of our fundamental being. We could call it our Buddha nature, our awakened nature. And so as we access this part of ourselves, it helps to heal our hearts and minds as we connect with its unconditional warmth and settle deeply into its openness and clarity. And this practice comes from Lama John Makransky from the Tibetan Buddhist tradition. And as we grow in this opening to this loving and compassionate nature in us, it helps us to establish a secure base of love and compassion that is needed in order to extend compassion reliably to others. And part of what is needed to meet times of crisis with wisdom, resilience, and balance is the ability to find this energy of kindness, of care towards ourselves, so that we can allow this to flow out to others. And so in this meditation, the invitation will be to recall and then really relive, re-inhabit a simple caring moment when you were with another person, or it could be also an animal, or even a place that really felt good to you. A moment that makes you happy to recall or feels deeply positive. A moment when someone was radiating warmth and care to you, seeing you in your deep worth, or deeply listening to you, or rooting you on, supporting you in something you wanted to do, or taking joy in you, or wishing you well. And so just let yourself reflect on any time in your life where such a moment arose. It could be very brief, and but something that really brings up a sense of well-being, of happiness, of sense of being connected, cared for, appreciated. And even if something doesn't come up right in the moment, just give yourself a little bit of space. You can relax and don't get too worried. Maybe something will arise. Give yourself some time. And if nothing arises, you can recall a moment when you were the caring figure for another, where you were offering care to some animal or a person. And a third alternative is to bring up a moment when you were in a place that is special to you, in nature, where you felt deeply safe, well, at peace, or at home. So you have some options. And when we do this practice, we are focusing on the feelings that this caring moment created for us, not on the stories that our mind may bring up about our relationships. So maybe you think of a lovely moment with someone, but then your mind says, yeah, but then this, something happened with them. And, so we're not going into that story. We're really staying with the feeling of what that caring, beautiful moment was. So we access that felt sense and we drop any stories about it to settle more and more fully into the feeling of it. Okay, So hopefully you have found that moment, and now we will begin. So find a relaxed and comfortable posture. If you're sitting, then with your back straight, eyes gazing gently downward, or if it's more comfortable, you can close your eyes. But if you need to be lying down or standing, please take whatever position is best for you. And we'll begin with abdominal breathing, letting our breath grow deeper and slower as we inhale into the abdomen so that it expands. And then exhale slowly and completely, letting go of our worries as we exhale. Relax for a moment at the end of the exhale before inhaling again. And repeat this several times. Breathing down into the abdomen and releasing slowly and completely with the exhale, letting everything go. Once more, deep breath, expanding the abdomen, releasing completely the exhale. And now continuing to breathe from the abdomen, but letting the breath settle into its own natural rhythm. So now recall a caring moment with its place or setting, and re-inhabit that moment as though it is occurring now. Bring this to mind not as a distant memory, but as something happening right now. Relax into the felt sense of this moment, steeping in its loving energy, feeling its tender qualities, and letting them infuse your whole being. Explore accepting this loving energy and these tender qualities into your whole body and mind, into every part of your body, into every layer of feeling and emotion. as if every part of you is loved in its very being. And when you notice the mind wandering, freshly recall the caring moment and let its loving power draw you back into it to settle into the feeling of it more and more within your whole body and mind. After a while, just relax deeply into this felt sense of love, warmth, and acceptance. Let this help your heart and mind to trust, settle deeply, release all of its images and frameworks, and become completely open like space. Let patterns of thought and feeling that arise unwind and release within this utter openness of awareness, this space of warmth and deep acceptance, letting everything be.